Have you ever worn yourself out trying to force your way through a situation that simply refuses to move? You pour all your strength into making one specific result happen, unaware that the resolution is already being finalized elsewhere. If you remember our last session, Ruth came home from the threshing floor with a shawl full of grain and received a profoundly difficult piece of advice from Naomi: sit completely still. That instruction highlights the friction between our impulse to strive and the quiet power that comes when we finally relinquish control. This is a view of historical Bethlehem. To see how Ruth's surrender plays out, we have to travel back into these stone streets to a very specific location. In this era, the city gate was the nerve center of the community. It functioned as the courthouse and the marketplace, the exact spot where legal transactions and life-altering decisions became official. We all have our own versions of these gates, those critical intersections where a single conversation or a finalized contract determines the trajectory of our future. This image illustrates the type of gathering Boaz initiated. He walked straight to the gate, sat down, and formally called 10 elders of the city to witness a legal proceeding. He was waiting for the nearer kinsman, the one man with a prior legal claim standing between Boaz and his desire to provide for Ruth. When the man arrived, Boaz presented the facts. He explained that Naomi was selling land that belonged to her late husband, Elimelech, and offered this kinsman his rightful first option to buy it. The kinsman agreed instantly, stating he would redeem the land. For a moment, the narrative tension peaks. It appears Ruth's future is about to be handed over to a stranger. But Boaz had not finished. He introduced a critical condition. Buying the land meant also taking Ruth the Moabite as a wife to carry on the family name. The man's response was immediate. Fearing the cost would jeopardize his own children's inheritance, he withdrew his offer on the spot. That single refusal settled the legal matter. The path was now officially clear for Boaz to step in as the redeemer. The very person who seemed to be a barrier was actually the tool used to ensure the right person took the responsibility. While these high-stakes negotiations were happening at the gate, Ruth was still at home. She wasn't pacing the square or trying to influence the elders. She remained in a posture of absolute stillness. Without her lifting a finger, the most important transaction of her life was being secured by someone else. It is a reminder that there are battles that are simply not yours to fight. Progress often happens not when we try harder, but when we step back and allow the Redeemer to work on our behalf. What is the gate in your life today? Perhaps it's a career barrier, a fractured relationship, or a legal hurdle you are frantically trying to manage. You may be exhausting your own limited strength trying to force a result, yet the situation remains unchanged. There is a specific promise for this exact moment. The Lord shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace. This isn't a promise of divine assistance for your efforts. It is a requirement to stop your own fighting so that He can take over completely. I want to challenge you today. Take that one exhausting battle you have been trying to manage, the one that keeps you awake at night, and place it entirely in God's care. This isn't a passive choice. It is the active, difficult work of trusting without interfering in the process. Your job is to stay in that place of peace. His job is to move the hearts and clear the path. The story continues when the commitment goes public. Tomorrow, we'll look at an ancient custom that sealed Ruth's future and what it reveals about love done God's way. I'll see you then.